Okay, guys. Yo. I know I promised I was gonna make pad thai a long time ago to some people in like on Facebook or whatever. Anyways, my uncle, he wanted a gluten-free pad thai. So that's what we're gonna do today. And by the way, pad thai should always be gluten-free. Like, there's really no ingredients in it that should ever have gluten. So if you're doing that, you're making a shitty ass variety of pad thai, or you're just like you're not eating fucking pad thai because it's not pad thai. If it has gluten in it, it's like you're fucking up. It doesn't need to have gluten in it. Period. Okay, guys. So the first thing we need is rice noodles, also known as rice sticks. Okay, let me show you. This is what you need right here. Hold on. See this? Rice sticks. Easy, ready to use. These are always gluten free because look, the only ingredients: rice, flour, and water. That's what you're looking for. You'll be able to find this at most grocery stores and definitely at any Asian grocery store. You can also get like other shapes. These ones right here, these are like little like angel hair almost. There's also only rice, flour, and water. That's the real thing. Okay, so it's always gluten-free. You can also get like a westernized version from like something like Annie Chun's, which you can find at almost any grocery store, at least in the States. These are just pad thai noodles. That's what it says, pad thai noodles, but it's rice sticks, it's rice noodles. See, gluten-free, vegan, blah blah blah. But we're gonna use the real ones because I usually buy these because they're cheaper. They're like $2 for like these big ass bricks. We're probably only gonna use half of this. Maybe not even half of this today. We're gonna use some of it though. All right. Okay, we're gonna find a receptacle here that we can put the rice sticks in. We're gonna take some lukewarm water. I'm using a water boiler, and I just like turned it off right before it hit boil. Put that aside. Now we're gonna strip down and slice up 2 chicken thighs. Mine have bones in them. You don't have to use the ones with bones in them. You don't have to use chicken thighs. I don't really care. Just get some chicken. You could use tofu. You could use shrimp. Traditionally, they use shrimp and tofu, and sometimes chicken. But you can put whatever protein in it you want. Just cut them up and get them into uniform sizes. Season them with salt and pepper if you'd like. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. Then we're gonna put them aside. These are just gonna sit. Alright, now we're gonna slice our vegetables. We got onions. You can use shallots. You can use red onions. You can use whatever kind of onions you want. Use what you have. I have onions. Put them aside, okay? Slice them, put them aside. Carrot. This is optional. You could use this. You can use carrots. You can use mushrooms. You can use cabbage. You can use whatever you want. Alright? When you're slicing a carrot, cut one side off and then lay it flat. It's going to make it easier for you to get slices, which you can then julienne. You can just slice them into strips. That's called a julienne slice. Matchstick slice, you know what I'm saying? Finish that up, put them aside. Now we're going to get like a gang of garlic. A lot of garlic. We're going to get a lot of garlic. Take that, crush them, and chop them. Don't get them too small though. You want them to be like pronounced. All right, now we're gonna get some scallions. You could use garlic chives, which is traditionally what they'd use, but I got scallions. All right, now we're gonna get some peanuts. Right, these are roasted peanuts. No salt on these. All right, just roasted. Use something to crush them up. I'm just using a little glass container. You can just crush them. You can chop them. I'm going to crush them and chop them. Look, I'm chopping them. Yeah, look at that. Alright, you get those, put them aside. Look, there's some bean sprouts. Don't forget the bean sprouts. Alright, now we're making the sauce. Main thing you need is tamarind concentrate. You can use tamarind paste. You can use some kind of tamarind. Alright, then we're going to get brown sugar. Usually they would use palm sugar, but I'm using brown sugar. We're going to hit it with the fish sauce. This is the main thing you need. You need fish sauce, sugar, and tamarind. I'm using tamari today because it's basically soy sauce, but it's gluten-free. So we're doing the gluten-free version. Then we're gonna hit it with the rice vinegar. You can use white vinegar, you could not use vinegar. And then we're gonna hit it with some lime juice. So what we're looking for here, sweet, salty, savory, sour. So hypothetically, you could use different ingredients with those flavor profiles, be it ketchup or whatever. And here we go with the spicy. So the 5 elements. This is sambal olik, this is chili paste. You could use red pepper flakes, you could use sriracha, you use what you got. Using sambal olik. And here we're gonna whip up an egg. Scramble that egg, put it aside. Put everything aside. You know? Because this next part's going fast. We're heating up our saute pan. I'm using a wok. But make sure you use a saute pan with like some walls on it. And heat up the oil. First we're gonna cook off our protein, right? Let that cook it, stir it. You know how to cook. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Mix it around until it's like 70% cooked. Then we're gonna hit it with the vegetables. Not all of them, just the onions, the garlic, and the carrots. Stir it around. Just heating these through, getting them a little bit soft. Alright, we're gonna move that stuff over. We're gonna add a little more oil. We're gonna throw in the egg. Let it cook. Wait till you start to see it get firm. Then we can scramble it up a little bit. Scramble, and then mix it in with everything else. Let this stuff come together. Let it heat up. Then add in your now soft noodles. They don't. If they're not all the way cooked, that's fine. That's fine. They're gonna steam in the pan. You're gonna heat through. All right. So once those have sautéed for a little bit, add in your sauce. Get that stuff incorporated. This video is going really fast. This whole process is probably taking about like 8 minutes, right? So once you see that the sauce is starting to come together, add in the bean sprouts, add in the rest of the scallions. And then if you want, you can add paprika. That's not traditional, but they do it in some restaurants. And then add in some of the peanuts now. And then we're just gonna keep cooking it until we see that the sauce is no longer dripping off of the noodles, right? It's not a wet stir-fry dish. And look at that, it's done. Not too sloppy. We're just gonna, you know, it's looking good. It's like a sort of sticky noodle. Anyways, we're gonna put it on the plate, pile it up. Make sure you get some chicken on top. If you're using shrimp, get some shrimp on top, you know, get the good stuff. Alright, see, there's the chicken. Then garnish it with some scallions. And then hit it with just a bunch of that peanut. Then get your limes cut off center. Put those on the side. Add a little bit more spicy stuff on the side too, you know. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh wait, hold up. Necessary. Gotta hit it with the lime. Bing, 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 bing. All right, let's go. Let's go. That's perfect. That's good. Noodles are like chewy, but not like soggy and like just. Then it. This light's fucked up, bro. There's no good light in my house at night. I'm out of here. The noodles are not too soggy. They're not like squishy. They got like a little bit of chew to them. That's why we don't boil them, bro. The veggies are crunchy. With the sweet, sour, salty, savory, hot. That's the Thai spices, baby. It's good. Fuck around, make it. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Like and subscribe.